Hi, this is Vandetta, and you're watching the AU Review.
Perfect. Vandetta, thank you for coming in to the office to chat with us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to Australia.
Thank you very much. It's good to be in Sydney.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's firstly congratulate you for your song that you released last year,
Thank you.
Fly.
Yes.
Would you like to tell my audience a little bit about that song?
Well, Fly is off the Vandetta EP, which was the first solo project that I did. I've been singing for over a decade. I started out in like a hip hop pop group called Urban Exchange, later in a group called Parking Lot Pimp, and then kind of we were signed to Universal, EMI, and then Universal, and then I kind of left, did radio, and then decided I wanted to do music again, and I was collaborating with a producer called Jason Tan. He's like a veteran music producer on a project called October. And then I decided it was time and I was ready to do my own thing. So I moved to LA for a couple years and essentially taught myself how to use Ableton and created this EP using just vocals. So Fly is actually just all vocals. There's no instruments in that at all aside from my voice. And it's the lead single. And it's about what it feels like to be a artist making original music in Singapore.
And what is it like being a original artist in Singapore?
You know, now I think that the scene is getting a lot more vibrant and it's definitely growing, but it is a bit of a struggle. That being said, it is a struggle anywhere you are in the world. But that's the beauty of music, I think. Its ability to be so transformative. No matter what you're feeling, you can put it into music and turn it into something beautiful.
Now, I believe you're obviously very involved in the Singapore music industry. You want to tell us about some of the things you've been doing at the moment to sort of promote the Singapore music scene?
Yeah, I'm a really big advocate for music in Singapore just because I've been doing it for so long and I love it and I love the people in it. The community is really tight-knit and you'll find people making music across genres. You know, people doing your lo-fi indie rock, some people doing heavy metal, hip-hop. The electronic music scene is getting really strong, and of course your pop music. So I think probably unless you're a musician, you might not realize really that there are so many different scenes and that they are doing such interesting things. And that's kind of, recently I became the assistant program director for a radio station called Lush 99.5 that plays indie and electronica. So we started a campaign called Lush Loves Local, which was about really playing a lot of Singapore music and shouting out about it through our social media platforms. So that's done really well. We had an event recently to present this artist, Weish, Weish. Watch her. She will blow your mind. And we want to continue just to keep doing that.
And also we have Music Matters coming up very soon, and you were involved with, I believe, picking of some of the artists.
Yeah, we did. Recently, we worked with SG Muso, which is kind of a society in Singapore that advocates for musicians as well. And they worked with Music Matters on putting together the Made in Singapore showcase that's going to be at Clarke Quay during Music Matters. So we were involved in creating an online poll for people to pick the 13th Singapore act to the lineup and the 7th act to be part of the Made in Singapore showcase.
And who was that act?
It was Orange Cove. They won overwhelmingly, but there were a lot of great bands in there as well.
Of course, you've also showcased at Music Matters before as well.
Well, I played, or I did a song at one of the on one of the conference days, and I just did one song before the conference started, and that was really fun. I've also attended in previous years. I watched the conference which had Imogen Heap. That was super inspiring. This year, of course, definitely I'll be in Clarke Quay where all the music's going to go down. I can't wait for that.
let's look at the year ahead.
Yeah.
What's the plans for the rest of this year?
That's what radio wise, I think I've got a couple of exciting things which I can't really talk about right now, but we're gonna just continue to push local music, Singapore music on radio in Singapore. I think that's really key for us to be connected with the community, and also it's doing a lot of interesting things that we just really want to shout out about and inspire people with, because I do believe that the music we make is inspiring. And then personally, for the Vandetta project, I'm working on new material at night while I'm here. Just to be productive. Yeah, I'm doing a show at the Esplanade on the 25th of June. And so that will be new material where I'm kind of exploring my roots in music, starting out in hip hop, with my own personal roots as a half Chinese, half Indian person. And I guess just kind of figuring out how those two things can kind of combine with each other in the electronic music space.
Vandetta, has been great to talk to you tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Good luck with Fly as well. Everyone should check out Fly, which will be linked up to this interview. And we can't wait to see you in Singapore, and also check out the Singapore acts at Music Matters as well. So thank you for your time.
Awesome. Thank you.